It's a little dark. The sun's starting to set, so I want to do a quick little video of the house, where it's at. We framed the windows and started boarding this east side. So I want to do a video while it's still mostly frame, because the boarding's going up. And it's closing in. So I guess I'll walk around here. Maple's gonna follow me the whole time. So Steve and Finn went away for the weekend, so I thought that it would be the perfect time to film a little house update. It's really slippery. It's like really kind of warm, so the snow's melting and it's like slippery. So this is where the house is at right now. We still have the staging up on both sides that we use for the roof. And we're just gonna keep that up. Okay. Guess I'll, oh, hey, that's not very nice. So I still have some piles of things. Wood that needs to go back to the mill mostly. But this is the house. I think last time I did a video is just the foundation, and the framing for that is like kind of just like a platform. And I talked about raising the frame, but really I just like, you know, I had no idea it was gonna be so awesome. Such an awesome experience with friends and family, and it's just so fun. So the house is, I feel like I always get this wrong, but I think it's 34 by 22. I don't know why I always mix up those numbers, but the foundation is all stones that we found and collected when we dug the swales. I did a little video of that, and when we did our drainage trench for the foundation. It's funny because like most of the really beautiful, like just like huge rocks are in the first course on the back. So I don't know. It's just like one of those things that Steve and I like know that there's like this really awesome huge like square rock in that back corner, but we'll never be able to see it. But it, you know, is an awesome builder. Okay, all of the wood in our house was milled. All the beams and the boards. Most of the wood was from this property when we were clearing. Turn around. I think it'd be better to talk about when I'm up top, but before we got here, from my mom's house, there's like a drop of water like splashing on me. I'll go up and I'll talk about it because it's easier to see. But this is stone and mortar, backfilled with cement. We've brought up like, I don't know, a cajillion truckloads of buckets of cement for this thing. And I talked about the foundation in my first little house tour video, but yeah, so this is stone. The greenhouse is partially done, but that's going to be continued up with stone and mortar. Okay, this is a kitchen. There's a kitchen. All of the beams and the boards, all of the wood in the house was milled on our sawmill. And we have like the a wood miser L15 L15. I wish I knew. I don't know why can't think of it right now. But it's 15. The number is 15 wood miser. And that was the first thing we got when we moved here. And when we decided that we were going to build a house, we just like, we knew we wanted to build a house. We had a good chunk of money saved from Steve working. But we just really didn't know how we were going to build a house. So we were just like, okay, sawmill, we'll just like, mill the wood and we'll figure it out. And that's what we did. We just like dug up rocks and ended up meeting a really awesome mason who kind of guided us through the foundation, and then we milled the beams. All of it is timber framed, and obviously that's so fun for coming from a woodworking background, because it's just like extra large furniture. It's the same. So Steve and I obviously really enjoy the process of that. There's like a fire over there. I really hope that my house as I'm touring it isn't gonna burn down. I'm really confused. It like smells like we're gonna burn down. Or is it coming from those people's house? Is their house actually burning down? I'm really confused. Why the heck would they have a fire right now? Okay, anyways, not to get sidetracked, but mixed species of wood. So you can see this is like oak. What is this? Ash. Oak. Cherry braces. You can see how like the cherry is already, oh well, you can't really see because just the time of day. It's really red already. There's hemlock in here. Just all mixed. Pine, spruce, ash. Lots of ash. Okay, so this is oh yeah, okay, so I see my neighbor over there. It's funny because like in the winter we can really see their house and see what they're doing, but like in the spring and summer we can't really see them at all. May. Yeah, I think once this is all boarded and closed off, and we're gonna actually go back and we're going to hand plane the joists and the underside of the floor so it's smooth. We both really like the rough look, but just being in the cabin with the rough wood, it catches. It's just really hard to like keep clean, and it catches a lot of dust and stuff. So I think we're gonna go back and do that. Where I'm standing right now, this is gonna be just kind of like a walkthrough, and we're gonna have. Let me go back. Actually, we're gonna have a masonry heater, wood stove combo here. This is where we're gonna put the foundation for it. The boards are just laying here right now, but that's a spring project, spring summer fall project is building the foundation for that, and then building the chimney so we can get like our heating set up. And another, like, 2018 plan we have is insulate the house. So board it, put windows up, insulate it, and I think even if it's just like this like baby blue box, like from the outside, if it's just like this baby blue insulation box, we're gonna be in it for the winter. So wait, ow, she's gonna kill me. I'm wearing like this really funny wool skirt that I got at Goodwill. It's like so warm. It's like this really awesome Eddie Bauer wool. I feel like I'm wearing a blanket. What else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about over here a little bit. It's not really a good angle, but so from the kitchen we want to have like French doors that go into the greenhouse. We want to have this be like a glass greenhouse eventually. We're still working on the stone foundation on this side, but we want to have like French doors and like a little balcony, breakfasty area, and then like stairs to go down. And then this will be a lot of like our food prep, a lot of plants in pots. It's going to be like a there are no like beds or things in the ground here. It's kind of like a workspace, food prep and seedlings starts, and also like help heat. So we got a lot of good logs from that area, and then when we moved here from the swales, which is a little bit lower of the greenhouse, all the way back here, this is what we cleared for our house. And we used almost every single we used all the trees that we cleared, either for milling. The rotted logs got used in our hugel mounds, and there's a big giant hugel mound next to our road. What else? Firewood. A lot of the birch, if it was too small for flooring, got split into firewood. The saplings got chipped and used in our garden and our compost. And yeah, the method that was yeah, we really did like no burning at all for this back area. So that, I think that's something that we're, it's extra work to, process everything, but that's something that we really enjoy doing is, using. She's not gonna stop. So this is where the French doors are gonna be. This is gonna be like a garden space out here. A lot of these beams kind of have to go back to the mill and are gonna be used. So you can see the mill down there. That's the excavator. It's right there though. Are gonna be, what was I saying? Those beams are gonna be like go back to the mill and be used for boarding for the house. So this is like this might have like a dining room table or something, but I really want this to just be really open. Maple, she keeps stepping on me. It's gonna be an open floor plan, exposed beams. We're gonna do like I said earlier, hand planing the wood. Like there's some of this like kind of like fungal stuff that's gonna get hand planed. in the spring, once this is all closed in, we're gonna pull up this subfloor again, and because it really shrunk from being here, and once it dries completely, we'll just like we're gonna pull it up and move it over. And what else? So this is the living room. It's kind of hard to envision with like a ton of boards, but all these boards have been stacks of wood for so long, and those are all by the sawmill. And for a while, like my grandpa bought a house two houses down, and for a while, like his entire garage was just like this boards that we milled, and his garage still has just like half of his garage is just hardwood that we milled for furniture and detailing. Look at Maple. She can't stop. She loves fetch. She loves it. She's so passionate about fetch. I don't know why that chair is just like turned over like that. It looks so sad. Where is it? Okay, let me try to think. Let me try to make this super informative. The windows for the house. These are going to be like a 6-foot double window, so they're 2 windows, obviously. But so it's not going to be like this giant picture window, which would obviously be amazing. But so we have a double, and then we have a triple. A triple that's going to go here, just in the middle. I'm spinning a bunch, but this is like really the only way you can picture the window going there. We might do like, we have these 5-foot Anderson windows. All the windows are Anderson insulated windows, which I think I talked about the story really quickly on my Instagram, but I met this guy at the co-op one day, and I ended up talking to him, and he told me he had a bunch of windows, and we went to see him, and they're these like giant insulated awesome Anderson windows. We got 17 or 18 windows for $500, and it's just awesome. I think it's gonna be, we're gonna have all the windows we need for the house from just that. So we're gonna have like some of those 5-foot windows in the kitchen. We want to do like the French door here. Probably gonna do like 2 of the 5-foot here. I said the triple. And I can't really talk about it in total detail, but the way that we framed the windows, the girts are mortised into the posts, and you'll see that once we so for a while the house is gonna be, it's just gonna be like these boards, which is how the cabin was for a while. Just these like rough pine boards. But eventually we want to plaster. We want to plaster the walls, so just like white plaster, wood trim, exposed frame, wood, exposed joist ceiling, but hand planed. Or yeah, I think we're just gonna do it all with a hand plane. We're not gonna actually use our planer. I'm going up the ladder. Oh, I'm falling. Oh, look, the sun's coming in. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I think Maple's still looking for that block. Oh no, I feel so bad. So there's our little cabin. I'm gonna do a video maybe tomorrow. I want to do it while Finn and Steve are away, but just like what the cabin's like. We've been living there for I think officially a full year. So this is our first winter in the cabin, because last year we stayed at our friend's farm. So our cabin's just like a wood stove. We have a solar panel and we have lights, and but I'll talk about that in another video. So this is upstairs. We're still thinking about the stairs, or maybe we know, but I just don't know. We want to just do like a ladder, almost like a not so steep ladder. So it's not going to be like a staircase, it's just going to be kind of like, yeah, like a kind of like a really steep staircase. So originally we were talking about having the stairs be like a staircase that like curved, but so you're gonna come up to this landing. There's gonna be a banister, and then we want this space open. Not this full space. This is gonna be like the landing hallway area. This is gonna be open, peek down, possibly like one of those they're on like on a Tumblr or like Pinterest or something, like it's like a big net hammock thing. Sometimes they're like above staircases, but Steve and I are kind of excited about maybe doing that, of I don't know, having like a way to get through the banister into this like netted fun reading spot, and have like 5 foot window. I'm not positive on the width, so I'm not gonna. And 5 foot, and then one fits in Finn's room. Then we have one on that side. Maybe one in the bathroom. But okay, let me turn. This is, oh, my wrist is hurting. So when you come up to the landing, there's gonna be a door into our bedroom. Our bedroom's gonna be this full space, and see, we framed out the 5 foot window. So that's the size of the windows that are gonna be in the pretty much the whole house. There's one there and one there, and we want to do like a really fun, either like a circle window or something. I really wanted like, you know, like to frame out and just buy glass and like kind of make our own window and do like a triangle and then the shape, but we'll see. So we're just boarding it for now because we don't have that window. Maple's going crazy. And there's going to be a door going into the bathroom here. We're going to have the bathroom here because the sink to the kitchen is going to be down here. And we're going to have like a water tank stored up in this, up in the ceiling, and gravity feed the water down to the bathroom and the kitchen. So that might be something that we do this year, is try to find that water tank. And Steve talked about digging a well this year, but I'm trying to talk him out of it just so we can make sure we have enough time for figuring out the heat and getting in here for the winter. This is going to be, so half of this is Finn's room, half is a bathroom of some kind with a bathtub, or I don't know if we're going to have a shower in our house. We might have it in the greenhouse. I have to make sure I'm not falling. With Finn's room, I want to somehow use this loft 3rd floor space. So I'm just picturing like a loft with his bed maybe upstairs and a ladder, and then down below will be like toys and books, and I don't know. He wants a T-Rex. That's all he's really told me, is he wants T-Rex in his room and books. So yeah, this is the upstairs. Most of this is pine. We milled all this. These were stacks of wood for so long. And it's probably just gonna stay this way. I don't think we are going to drywall or all the insulation is going on the outside. So I don't think we're gonna insulate in between these purlins. Yeah, for a while it's just gonna be like this little like boarded interior. I'm excited. And the view's beautiful today. As I like booby trap and fall. You can see the snow's melting, but beautiful view. I mean, Steve and I really had like no idea what we were doing when we started. We were just sort of like, okay, let's clear and, you know, make sure we have some solar, or not solar, some south facing land, you know, so we can grow our little orchard. I'm really excited. Our orchard's getting really big. And in the spring I'll walk through and talk about what we have there. But we're excited for this house project to get a little bit simpler. There's still so much to do, but we're excited to have time to focus on the perennial plantings and the earthworks and, oh geez, oh, how do I get down here? Yeah, really like the stuff that we're excited about. I mean, obviously we love building so much. It's like, but I think we're really excited about the perennial plantings and the edible landscape and how to, you know, how to prepare the land and plant and let it flourish on its own. So with, you know, a few setup systems and earthworks and water catchment, but how to create a landscape that's resilient and can feed us, and you know, it can thrive. And so we're excited for like the year to come. Excited for this project to develop. That is not the block. May, that is not the same block. What are you thinking? Yeah, I want to do a video of the cabin, but this is what the house looks like now. And I hope I didn't forget anything. If you have any questions, just either email me or comment on this video, I guess. What else? This is it. This is the house. Yeah, it's exciting. Exciting to see all these things come together. And, you know, I mean, Steve and I, like, I mean, Steve says he always knew that it was going to come together and stuff, but, you know, it's so hard to picture it when it's just these piles for so long, and, you know, you're milling for another day, and, you know, it's like, what? But look, it's here. It's here, and we did it. It was, you know, and it made all the work worth it. And I'm really excited to do more masonry projects this year. The wood stove and the retaining walls we really want to clean up this area because the earthworks are going to change. And so we're going to really try to use a lot of these rocks into the retaining walls that I talked about in another video. But the main one I think that we're going to start on is down here. And I'll walk down to just end the video down there. Oh, slipper V. Yeah, well obviously you can't see, it's covered in snow, but we kind of like flattened this with the excavator and cut back, and so we're gonna build this retaining wall first. We don't really know exactly how this is gonna end, because right now it's just kind of like a sharp corner with a slope going up, but that's gonna come together this year. And this is the house. It's January 19th, 2018. And this chair is turned over. But it's getting boarded. And it's coming together. It's exciting. Okay, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, comment me, email me, message me, whatever. I'm excited to share this like fun stage of the house. And there's May. What's she doing? Okay, bye.